So my name is Timmy Tayo Ogunbi, and I'm a visual artist living and working in Lagos, Nigeria. My work is very mixed in terms of media. I paint, I draw, I do collage work, I do print-based work using various digital mediums. And I'm particularly interested in contemporary ways of communicating and how we can archive and keep track of communication that happens in virtual space, cyberspace, that seems to disappear almost as soon as it appears. The 300 Girls project is a project that comprises visual art exhibitions and a scholarship fund. And I started working on this project in early May. I had been following the abduction of the Nigerian schoolgirls and was really taken by all of the details and all of the commentary, both in the press, but also in social media.
Would you try to remember everything?
People are really, I think, most interested in what's new, and what's new is what's exciting. And so unfortunately, this story, like many others, has gone quiet over the past few weeks. Whenever I find myself completely engrossed in something that's taking place online or something that's just in the air, I try my best to record it. So I take photographs, I scan, I take screenshots on my phone, on my computer, and create archives that are very organized, and then go back into them and construct patterns from the content. I wanted to do a project in response to the abduction of the girls, but more so the challenges that girls face pursuing education at various levels. The work is still very much a work in progress, but I have been thinking a lot about not only the event itself, but how to make a work that's timeless. How do you make a work about an event that that has become less and less relevant in the press?
First on before everything.
There are many expectations that the societal expectations of women in Nigeria and in Lagos, and I feel like that experience, that personal experience of really connecting with my womanhood in ways that I hadn't had to before, has sort of set the tone for this project. And I've been very fortunate. I'm very lucky to be able to be an artist and do the work that I want to do. But I think with that luck and good fortune comes a lot of responsibility, and I feel as though this project, I have a responsibility to say something, and to say something that is tasteful, that is as sincere as it can be, but that also sort of challenges our contemporary moment. When I put the pattern together, I really tried to create synergies between the visual aspects of whatever is inside of the frame. So I'm looking at the colors, I'm looking at the text and how it appears as visual form, not so much what it communicates. And then in terms of laying out the pattern, again, I'm looking at how different colors interact with one another, whether I have a brick lay or whether it's strictly repetitive, or whether it's a mirrored textile. And I tend to work with mirror quite a bit, actually, because I think this notion of reflecting and reflexivity is always relevant, no matter the content I am using. It's very tricky to get the mediums I work with, but it's also a welcome challenge for me to really engage with what I have available, and to try and begin with what I have available and then supplement with other things as needed. The more interesting part of the project is really to embark on a philanthropic journey whereby proceeds from my work can fund scholarships for Nigerian girls. So I'm really hoping that the work will generate conversation, both among a local audience but also internationally. Part of this project will also have a website where we've already started uploading images. It's www.300girls.com. So images are there of works in progress, bits of my studio. I'm trying not to limit it. I'm trying not to say how many exhibitions I will do on the project or how long this fund will will operate. I'm trying to leave it open-ended and hopefully make it a lifelong endeavor rather than just a one-off or two-off project.
My ego, my pride.